Hi everybody! My link, also Chink here from High Society Hi. I read to you world exclusive posts from the faceplace that I wrote. After watching new, unedited footage of Julius Scurvy online today, I am certain Julius Scurvy is a racist.
I have no idea what Confucius just said. But the one thing I did understand is that Jules is a bitch. Jules is a bitch. Jules is a bitch. She's got a gut.
Her comments have left me distraught as an overweight, bald Asian man. My association with her has caused the Asia community to turn against me.
She wrote on her Facebook page that her horoscope says she's going to meet a tall, dark, and handsome Cancer. How ironic, considering that she once fooled us by saying she had cancer.
I have also been threatened with Kung Fu-style violence. As a result, I decided to go to the Bedford Clinic today to seek professional and emotional help.
He should just hire that guy from the Karate Kid. He'll teach him a thing or two. If I'm faced with danger, I just throw drinks in their face.
Hey, Playgirl. Hey, Playgirl.
You look like a tranny.
Oh, yeah.
This week on High Society, Tinsley is in her loft unpacking in Prada. JPC tries to make amends with Jules.
We used to be like really close friends, and now I'm throwing drinks at you and you're in the corner talking to people about me.
And Jules goes downtown to hang out with locals and berates her maid.
And then this, is clearly upside down, right? In our country, we don't spell upside down.
While Tinsley tries to date again before flying to Paris to build her brand and meet with Kazi, her German prince, who we find out is a Devo with a sketchy family history that Tinsley's mom, Dale, unearths at the public library. After PJC was unsuccessful in his attempt to make amends with Jules, we find Jules hanging out in the Lower East Side with some friends playing beer pong. So what was interesting was her friend wanted to ask a local person walking down the street for a cigarette, and Jules said,
"Don't ask him."
Why?
Because, people, don't have jobs and stuff down here.
I don't know who's writing her script, but they're doing a great job. She makes, the perfect, ridiculous villainess. She's, how Countess Luann on Real Housewives is when the camera is off.
When Tinsley's in Paris for Fashion Week, trying to build her brand, she meets up with Kazi, the German prince. And as they walk casually through town, Kazi suddenly stops in his tracks and freaks out about camera angles like he's Barbra Streisand.
Let's do this whole thing again because I'm not happy with it. I told you, Tinsley, that we're going to do this my way.
The whole thing had a weird sort of Truman Show quality to it. I don't understand. Does she think he's her boyfriend, but he's just an actor paid by the producer to play her boyfriend?
Okay. I'm doing a really good favor here, and what you're doing is you're throwing things at me that we didn't discuss.
So while this exchange is happening, Tinsley's mother is very suspicious about Kazi and his family history. So instead of using the internet, she goes to the New York Public Library and flips through those card catalogs.
Good for her. I love the old school shout out to the public library system. I think it's very important and very relevant, and people get so caught up in this Wikipedia, age that they forget that the library is still useful.
Apparently she finds this book that has black and white photos about German history and about Kazi's family, and we don't actually know what is in the book because it's blurred out, but according to the internet, it has to do with Kazi's family being broke.
I know that the German people are lovely people, but let's face it, their history, it's not good.
So basically, her prince is a pauper.
Why is that weird?
Because it wasn't discussed.
Well, you know what? Reality isn't discussed. I mean, what do you expect?
That's pretty much the highlight of this week's episode. Next week, we'll be introduced to new characters and maybe see more of Malik So Chic and PJC acting up.
I love you so much.
Hey girl, why are you dancing?